Hi, this is Marcus with Studio MMA and MMA Nut. Here with Ryan Couture, Randy Couture's son, who is fighting at the UFC 129, which is in 2 days. Ryan, when your dad fights, do you get nervous?
Not usually too nervous. It's kind of stressful being in the corner. Everything happens so fast, but I just get excited to watch him go and do what he does best.
This being his last fight, how does it feel? You've been there obviously for the ride, the whole career. Knowing that this is most likely your dad's last fight, actually, first of all, do you believe this is his last fight?
He seems legitimately ready to hang him up. I think he's kind of over it and ready to move on to movies and just kind of let his body relax a little more and focus on the other things he's got going on in life. So I don't think he'll probably be back, barring anything crazy. I never say never with him, but I'm pretty sure he's done.
Obviously, he's had a decent career. It's been alright. A lot of fighters, when they're saying this is my last fight, they choose an easier fight so that you know you go on a high note. Not surprisingly, your dad has chosen what most would consider not an easy fight. Lyoto Machida is definitely a solid opponent. What do you know the decision behind that? What do you feel about that?
It's just a fight that he's really been interested in a long time. He really likes trying to solve those puzzles and come up with a game plan, and Lyoto's one of the trickiest guys out there to figure out, and you know, closing the distance against him is a dangerous thing to try and do, and obviously that's what Dad's got to do to win. So I think it's something he's just always wanted to do, and for him, I think he'd rather roll the dice and potentially go out on a very high note rather than taking a softball and going out on a sort of a high note.
Which also makes him a Hall of Famer. And now we got the second generation Couture, not light heavyweight, not a wrestling. Even though you got very good wrestling, that's not your specialty. And you're fighting 55, planning on going down to 45, and your next fight is in June, correct? Do you have a date yet?
They're saying it sounds like June 24th there'll be a challengers card, and that's the one I'm shooting for. And not officially planning to go down to 45. Hoping that I won't ever have to, but open to the idea potentially.
So I watched Ryan's debut in Strikeforce Challengers. A beautiful executed triangle. Jiu-Jitsu, something that you enjoy?
Yeah, picked it up. I think it's coming up on 5 years now that I've been training, and just took to it immediately. Always really enjoyed it, and found that I had kind of a knack for it. So it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that it's paid off in my fight career.
And we're looking forward to seeing Ryan Couture more here in Extreme Couture in Toronto. There's Extreme Couture obviously in Vegas, but this is the one in Toronto. And follow Ryan Couture in his future endeavors as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.